This is the this is the this is the this is the
Hello everyone, I'm Spencer, and I'm back with our program, Say It Right, where I'm going to help you with your English pronunciation. Now, the English language has certain peculiarities with phonetics. There are 20 vowel sounds, and they can either be long or they can be short, which is often quite unusual for foreigners. For example, if you pronounce sleep like slip and not like sleep, native speakers will have serious problems understanding you, because to sleep means to rest your mind and your body, usually at night when you are lying with your eyes closed in bed. But to slip, this means to slide a short distance accidentally, or to fall and lose your balance slightly. That is why we are going to look at the sounds I and E a little closer. The first one is a short sound, and the second one is a long sound. Now this means that pronouncing the long E will take a little bit more time than pronouncing the short I. Okay, let's have a little bit of theory. Both sounds, meaning I and E, are high. It means that the tongue is lifted towards the roof of the mouth, like this. These are front vowels. I bet you can tell yourselves how to pronounce them. Right. Put your tongue forward in your mouth. I, E. You see, it's quite simple. Now let's talk about the lips. The lips can either be rounded or unrounded. Pronounce I and watch your lips. I think you can see that they are not rounded, so the I sound is unrounded. Then what's the difference between them? The difference is that the E is almost twice as long as the I. Okay, enough theory. I'm eager to try them with you. Now let's work with these sounds separately, practicing them in different words and in sentences. Let's start. Repeat after me. The short one. I. 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 Bit. 6. Slit. Wind. Imply. Candy. Congratulations, you're doing just perfect. Now the long one. E. 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 Bleed. Field. Free. Key. Cheap. Police. Fine. Now, let's try a couple of tongue twisters with these sounds. I need not your needles. They're needless to me. For needing of noodles to were needless, you see. But did my neat knickers but need to be need? I then should have need of your needles indeed. Well now, that wasn't so difficult, was it? You're doing just great. Just don't forget that the English short I is somewhat different from the Russian I. It is pronounced closer to the sound E. For example, little, sit, bit, and other words like that. If you can remember this, you'll have no problems with your English pronunciation. So, we have been looking at the sounds E long and I short. And now try to guess what is the beginning of eternity. The end of time and space. The beginning of every end. And the end of every place. So, who out there can tell me? Anyone? Anyone? That's right. It's the letter E. Let me show you. The beginning of eternity, the end of time and space, the beginning of every end, and of course, the end of every place. So, I hope we managed to figure out my riddle. And I mentioned this because the letter E is often doubled or combined with the letter I. And this often produces the long sound E. Well, I think that's enough for today. That's all for me, and hopefully I'll see you next time here on Say It Right. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for joining me. Готов.
Хорошо.
Хорошо.
Хорошо. Хорошо.
Не очень хорошо. From the beginning. Начинать. Хорошо. Мы
Почитать? Да. Задорно.
Yeah. The beginning of eternity.
О, писать надо? Теперь писать мы снимаем.
Я думал, потом мы